So I'm glad you tuned into this extra credit section. You'll be grateful when you're taking your test, and you can earn some bonus points by performing these extra credit questions on the test. So our extra credit is going to focus on the idea of three variable systems of equations. So we're used to working with two variables where our point gives a location in the plane, where x moves left and right, and y moves up and down. So when we look at three variables, this is going to give us a location in space. We've added in that third variable of z. So x is now going to move forwards and backwards. Y is going to move left and right. And z will now move up and down. When we're graphically solving a two-variable systems of equations, we find where two lines intersect. When we're graphically solving a three-variable system of equations, we're going to find where three planes intersect. So this might be tough to visualize, three planes intersecting. So if you'd like to see a picture, if you want to go to the website, you can click on an image we have posted there where three planes are intersecting. So let's try our first example. We want to solve this three-variable system using elimination. So step one, we're going to create two pairings. Of the equations. And then we're going to eliminate the same variable in each. So first thing, I'm just going to label my top equation as 1, my middle as 2, and my bottom as 3, because this will be easier, I think, for you to know what I'm referring to. So I want to create two pairings, so I want to group these each with a pair and eliminate the same variable in each. So first I'm going to focus and compare my x's, compare my y's, compare my z's. And if I look, I can see my y's are all more closely related. They all have a coefficient of 1 or -1, so that will be more closely related. So I'm going to go ahead and pair 1 and 2. And 1 and 3. And I'm going to eliminate y. So what's that going to look like? Well, I said I was going to pair 1 and 2, so I'm going to pair 2x plus y minus z equals 5. With that second equation, 3x minus y plus 2z equals -1. And then I'm also going to pair 2x plus y minus z equals 5 with 3x minus y minus z equals 0. Step 2, I'm going to solve these equations. And by solve, I do mean eliminate y. So I'll add those for 5x. My y's are eliminated. Plus 1z equals 4. Let's add those for 3x. Y's are eliminated. Minus 2z equals 5. So I'm looking to solve. I haven't quite solved yet, but I've gotten rid of those y's. So now I'm down to two variable equations. So now I've eliminated y's, and I'm going to pair these two new equations. (5x plus z equals 4) with 3x minus 2z equals 5. So I've paired them together, and what do I want to do? I want to solve them. So pair these two new equations and solve. So I think I'm going to go ahead and eliminate my z's, multiply that top equation by 2. So that's going to turn into 10x plus 2z equals 8. Bottom equation I'll leave the same, 3x minus 2z equals 5. Adding it, 13x, my z's are eliminated, equals, 13. Solving for x, we'll divide both sides by 13. X equals 1. I'll go back, I think I'll go back to that bottom equation and say 3 times 1 minus 2z equals 5. Solving this through for z. Z equals negative 1. So now I've solved for x and I've solved for z. Step 3, I'm going to go back